The problem is, especially as the health and environmental community really poured over this legislation, the concessions far, far outweigh the reforms. And that's why none of us, our coalition is very broad, we've got 450 groups. We have adopted a constructive opposition, we like to call it, that we're pointing out all the ways in which it could be fixed so that it would be truly meaningful. So the opportunity is there because of the balanced bipartisanship of all of these members on it, including some longtime champions on this issue. A lot of people who are in this film are in our coalition, doctors and scientists, Breast Cancer Fund, Sarah Jansen, the nut kicker from the end of there, Michael Reed, and we're really committed to keeping faith with the substance. Senator Boxer has staked out a position, sort of a Gandalf position, that this shall not pass. But she's added, unless you really protect the vulnerable populations. The assessments of chemicals and the protections have to actually identify who's most vulnerable. Don't just deal with the average person who isn't going in and dealing with the aftermath of a fire or the fire itself. You have to deal with the vulnerable population, and sometimes that's the firefighter, or sometimes it's the kid on the cushion, because children are particularly vulnerable to toxic chemical exposures. It changes their development for the rest of their lives, and the science is piled up on that. So we're holding out for that. We're hopeful that the industry, if it's really faced with reform or no reform, and some of the senators, including some of the Republicans supporting the industry, have said they're willing to change it, but that has not yet happened. And so we'd ask people that think about joining the Coalition for Reform, saferchemicals.org, if you could all do that. Firefighters are great allies, but we need to keep the pressure on to keep it real and to keep it meaningful, because the worst thing that could happen would be to pass something that was phony.